Every day starts with a choice. The choice to put in the work, to push through the fatigue. Golf isn't just a game. It's a test of patience, focus, and perseverance. With every challenge, I find a way to rise, to improve, to believe. It's about discipline. It's about grit. It's about becoming the best version of myself. This is my path, my passion, my purpose. I am Spencer, and this is the PF Highlight Reel.
In this episode of the PF Highlight Reel, we catch up with grade 11 student Spencer Shropshire. Spencer is a dedicated golfer who had a breakout season in 2024. After winning the Catholic School and Georgia Bay Championships in the spring, Spencer claimed his first major victory in July at the Coca-Cola Junior Championship in Michigan. He followed that with a victory in the Juvenile Boys Division at the MJT Ontario Series at Sawmill. In August, he continued his impressive run at the Canadian Junior Boys Championship, placing third overall and first in the Juvenile Boys Division. His strong performances have made him a player to watch in junior golf.
How did you first get into golf?
When I was 5 or 6, growing up, I played a lot of different sports, hockey and lacrosse being the main two. But my dad's always been a golfer since he was my age, so he would take me to the course once or twice a month, and ever since then, just kept playing.
Do you remember your first competitive tournament and how did it go?
I do. I was probably 10, 11. I just got back from camp and went straight to the course and shot an 86, and that was, I don't really remember it, honestly. I remember some of it, but not a lot.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool experience for the first one.
Spencer, today we are at Hawk Ridge Golf Course. Why are we out here today?
I'm going to try and teach you how to chip the golf ball.
What is that?
It's when you are around the green, very close to it, but not on it.
Okay.
So you have to hit a little shot that hopefully goes around the hole.
Is it like mini putt?
You have to get the ball in the air. Make sure your feet are close together.
Okay.
And you don't move your head.
How much? Okay.
What does a typical week of practice look like for you?
In the summer, I would start very early. Usually I would practice a couple hours in the driving range, maybe hit some putts, chips, and then usually play. And then, so usually be at the course around 7 hours per day. So.
What is a recent challenge you faced in your golf career and how did you overcome it?
Earlier this year, my first one of the year, I had 2-shot lead standing on number 14 tee, and I made a couple bad swings, and I made a 6, which was not very good. But in the last 4 or 5 holes, I made a couple birdies to win by 1, so that was a pretty cool experience.
Talk about your results from the summer. What's been your proudest moment on the course so far?
This summer was definitely a really good one. Probably the proudest moment was winning the Canadian Juvenile Championship.
Yeah.
That was a really big goal of mine going into that week, and to be named as one of the top in the country was pretty special.
For sure. Do you have like a favorite memory from that week?
Probably making 5 birdies in a row. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, I know putting's important. Whatever that is, what is it and why is it so important?
So putting is when you get on the putting surface on the green. It is very important because if you can't putt, you won't make a good score. Okay. 2 putts from 5 feet can be equal to your 400 yards worth of 2 shots. So it takes up the same amount of shots, so you need to get it in the hole.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah. Grab the ball. That line left, that line. Okay, good. Okay, not bad actually, not bad speed. Okay.
Oh, real?
Golf can be a mentally tough sport. How do you stay focused during a round?
Honestly, just drink a lot of water. It actually helps a lot more than people think. Just try not to take it too seriously and just trying to focus on the next shot.
What's one thing about playing competitive golf that most people may not expect?
I don't think people realize how draining it is mentally and physically. It's a lot to take in at one time. There's a lot more factors going into it than a lot of people think. So I think it's mentally tough.
Where do you see yourself in the next few years in terms of your golf career?
I mean, hopefully in the States at a school. Don't know which one yet, but hopefully playing D1 competitively and hopefully trying to get a tour card someday.
Do you have like a school like you want, like a top school you want to go to?
Right now, my number one would probably be South Florida, University of South Florida. So that'd be pretty sick.
So here we are at the first tee, and everyone is always talking about driving the ball. What does that mean?
So driving the ball is it's always your first shot on each hole. This is the one where you hit the ball as hard as you can and as far as you can.
With the tee. What the hell?
And ideally straight.
What happens if it doesn't go straight?
Then that usually leads to no good. Okay. Yep. There we go. There it is, folks. That ball went 32 yards, so that's very good. Just try a club twirl. Try a club twirl. So point it left to the sky. Head to the sky. Yeah, and then twirl. There you go. There, club twirl.
If you could play a round of golf with any professional golfer, who would it be and why?
I would love to play a round of golf with John Daly. A couple of reasons. First being he's really funny, and he does not act like a lot of other people, which would be pretty interesting to see. And I also want to ask him about his win from the PGA Championship a while back, because that was pretty outstanding.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start playing golf?
I think first thing I would tell them was to have fun with it. Kids who try so hard so young, that doesn't really work out for them. So I think you just have fun with it at first, and then all the other stuff will come later.
For sure.
Yeah.
Widen your stance a bit. Yeah. And okay. Yeah, no, that happens a lot. I want you to put it back on the tee. Now swing hard.
When I was about 10, okay, restart that.
What is a typical week of
1-1.
Okay.
Okay, Spencer, today we are here